people, welcome back to another video. And yeah, I don't think you expected to see me on this video. But yeah, I'm going to give you guys some insight into Group F. F, of course, one of the most tastiest groups in the World Cup. So yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, Group F. It consists of Belgium, Canada, Croatia, and Morocco. And it's the four teams. If you look at Belgium, we'll look at first 100 not 113th, 13th World Cup appearance. FIFA ranking number 2. I don't know how, but probably just because of the squad, because they don't really have any pedigree. And of course, their head coach is Roberto Mancini. Um, of Yeah, you all guys know. But the big question for Belgium is it finally time for them to live up to hype? Will they live up to the hype this year? Will they or will they not? That's a big question. They were quarterfinals in 2014, got semi-finalists in 2018. So will it be their year? That's a big question. So yeah. If you look at the players and that, of course, they got quality everywhere around the pitch. Mostly not defense. You can see that's one of the biggest weak points over the years. But midfield, you got Kevin De Bruyne, Axel Witsel, your routine element. In attack, of course, Lukaku, the snake. You got Hazard, you got, what else? You got Dries Mertens. Of course, he's playing in Italy now. So they are loads of big players in that Belgium team, and that's been a big thing for them. They haven't turned up in the big stages. Look, versus France in the semi-final last time in 2018. Could maybe say they should have won. They should have stood better chance versus France, who went, of course, on to win it. It's tough to say if they will live up to the hype, but I expect them to finish in first in this group, of course. So yeah, now we move on to Canada. Of course, this is only their second ever World Cup appearance. For this, they have only had one. They FIFA World Ranking is 41st. As the head coach is, of course, John Hedman. So yeah, of course they made their first appearance in 1986. And then Canada were on the biggest stage of them all but they haven't really been at that level. Of course, they reached the semi-finals of the I don't know the competition there, Confederations Cup, I think it is, something like that. They reached the semi-finals of that, which is already a big achievement for them. And they qualified for the World Cup 2022 after finishing top of the North American section, ahead of the United States, Mexico, Costa Rica, who are also in the tournament, but they finished ahead of them, which shows Canada should not be underestimated. If they are to stand a chance, they need to avoid bottom place in finishing the Group F and even progressing further. But with Bayern Munich's Alphonso Davies and Jonathan David up front, they both are in top form right now. It could be dangerous for the other teams. But don't also forget Club Brugge forward Carl Rowan is also a threat for them. And so yeah, now we move on to Morocco. Morocco. This is their fifth World Cup appearance. The sixth. Before this, they only had 5 World Cup appearances. The second ranked in the world. The head coach is Walid something. I don't know how to pronounce his surname, but this is the second successive time Morocco have qualified for the World Cup, and they will be looking to improve on the group stage exit in 2018, in which they finished rock bottom without a single victory. They, of course, drew with Spain in 2-2 in the final match, but Morocco's chances making it into the knockout stages are much higher this time around. Hmm. They reached the quarterfinals of the AFCON earlier this year, while they defeated DR Congo 5-2 in the third round World Cup qualifying playoffs to book their flight to Qatar. Should they manage to beat Canada and then picking up a positive results against either Croatia or Belgium, they could get into that second place. The likes of Ashraf Hakimi and Hakim Ziyech will be key for Morocco. Of course, Hakim Ziyech hasn't really played at Chelsea so far this season, but they're definitely going to be a threat. Of course, in the warm-up matches, he scored inside his own half. So if you didn't check that goal, go check it. I'm sure you'll find somewhere on Twitter or on YouTube somewhere. Now move on to Croatia. Of course, they they lost out in the final against France. 2018. I wanted them to win in 2018 to beat France, but they pulled in that year. They pulled off one of the biggest shocks. This is their sixth appearance. This year they 12th ranked in the world. Head coach Zlatko, I don't know. I really don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, of course, 2018 is 4 years ago, which is the big thing for Croatia. It's 4 years ago. Most of their players that played in that World Cup are retired now or are just old. So yeah, so replicating that run to the final will possibly not even be possible. But their main aim, I think, this year is to at least qualify um, for a round of 16. Um, but yeah, Croatia, of course, on their way to the tournament. Um, oh no, on their of course last time the World Cup was around, they beat Argentina and England on the way to the final, and that was no fluke. Though last year's disappointment of exiting Euro 2020 in the last 16 was a reality check, victory over Russia in the final group game in qualifying ensured they would return to the World Cup stage in 2020. A stacked midfield including Luka Modric, Mateo Kovacic, and Marcelo Brozovic contains their biggest strength, while in attack they got Ivan Perisic and Mislav Oric. But at the back, of course, they got Dejan Lovren and with highly rated centre back from RB Leipzig, Muchacha Lintu, strong with Josko Gravardio, I think is how you say it. But yeah, that is my insights today. I won't give my group predictions yet. You have to wait until tonight, 8 p.m. People, make sure to tune in. Either on the Race channel, aka Race Talks Football, or my channel, where you're watching this on now. We will be doing the World Cup predictions, matches, and the tournament predictions on both our channels at the same time. So yeah, make sure to tune in. And yeah, be up everyone to smash a like and subscribe already. And yeah, make sure to follow me on all my socials linked there below. And yeah, we'll see you all in a bit, people. In a peace.